is Vicki Janowski. I'm the editor of Wilma Magazine, and I, along with Maggie Apel, who you'll meet later, run our Women's Leadership program. So I just want to welcome everyone to our annual Wilma W2W Awards. This is probably one of the favorite events that we do each year, not only because we have a fun night out and a great celebration, and we try to organize everything to where the spotlight is really on our annual finalists, these women who come from all different fields, all different corners of our community, but are really making a significant impact in what they do. So we enjoy just accolading them and also having a party, which is the main part of tonight. So not to delay that part of it, we do want to tell you a little bit about where these awards came from and how they fit in with Wilma's mission, which is to celebrate the women in this community. So our annual awards program are actually part of our Women to Watch Leadership Initiative, which has many different programs with the overall mission is basically to help develop and grow more women leaders in our community. So we do this through a bunch of different ways. One is through these awards. If you've been on Facebook, if you've picked up the magazine, hopefully you have already read and seen the faces of these women over the past month and a half. I'm sure some of them are sick of seeing their own face on the internet. But that's all part of like spotlighting the hard work that they're doing and the hard work that women throughout the year that we spotlight are doing in all these different fields in our region. Through the Leadership Initiative, we also have training programs, mentorship programs, and we also have our 9-month Leadership Institute, which is our flagship program that Maggie and I work really hard on. It's from a selected class of women who go through 9 months of training. They go to different work sites and organizations around the community. They learn leadership skills. They serve as peer mentors for each other. And it's one of the programs that we're most proud of. And every year we select 32 women to be part of the class cohort. And I bring this up now because nominations are currently open. So I would encourage all of you, both here in the front rows and all of you who are going to be inspired by the women that you hear tonight, to think about that and take the next step in elevating your career and your leadership role here in our region. So not to hold up the program anymore, and to tell you a little bit more about the awards, how we got here and how we actually put it together, I want to bring up Maggie, who is also our events director, and by the way, put together this fabulous party, so thank you. So Maggie's going to tell you a little bit about how the judges came to the decisions that they did tonight.
Thanks, Vicki. Welcome, everyone. It's great to see everyone here tonight, and it's an exciting evening to celebrate our 2019 Women to Watch finalists. Before we proceed the program, I would just like to ask each of you to stand so that we can clap and honor and celebrate each of you one more time. So please stand as a finalist. There we go. It's a privilege to work on this project each year, learning about the amazing things that you all do in our community. I want to thank Wilma's editorial team for capturing all of your unique beauty and style and for sharing your stories in the pages of our magazine and also online. Next, I'd like to recognize Wilma's team, from our sales team to our art team and to our events team. We all work very well together, and we hope from the bottom of our hearts that this is a special evening for each of you finalists. Another group of leading women that we want to recognize tonight is our Women to Watch Advisory Board. So this board is made up of sponsors who support the program, as well as other community leaders, and they help support the Leadership Initiative. They actually meet with Vicki and me on a quarterly basis, and they advise us, they guide us through this journey of helping develop more leaders in Wilmington. Your investment and partnership is invaluable, and at this time, if you're on the advisory board, if you wouldn't mind standing, I'd love to acknowledge each of you, and thank you. And finally, we'd like to thank our sponsors. If it were not for them, this program, it would not be possible. So our founding sponsors are Castle Branch, New Hanover County Regional Medical Center, GE Hitachi, Live Oak Bank, PNC, and Wilmington Health. Our corporate sponsors are Alchemy, New Hanover County, UNCW Cameron School of Business, Untapped, Megacore Logistics, WellCare Health, and Corning Incorporated. And our supporting sponsors, we have about 55 of them, I believe. They're small business owners and other businesses around the community. Thank you all so much, and I hope you all will support them in their endeavors as well. Thank you. So next, we're going to actually hear from a couple of our founding sponsors. First, we're going to hear from Nicole Bradford, who is with Castle Branch, and then following Nicole will be Brandia Bradshaw from Live Oak Bank.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Glad to see you all are so lively on a Friday night. Castle Branch is proud to be a founding sponsor of the Women to Watch initiative, with women representing over 60% of our workforce, with an innovation accelerator and co-working space for entrepreneurs to inspire and support them. We celebrate the movers and the shakers and the disruptors. Yes, right? Oh, yes. This evening's theme, A Night Under the Stars, is particularly inspirational and appropriate to represent the wonderful women that have been nominated tonight. Stars, what are they? An extremely hot combination of matter that visibly glows. Hot and glowing. I would say that's an accurate representation of our audience this evening. You all look great, so give yourselves a round of applause. Astronomy has introduced us to many stars in and out of the sky. There are the first, like Sally Kristen Riddle, the first American woman in space in 1983. There are the problem solvers, like Vera Rubin, who persisted to help us understand how a galaxy like ours is built. There are the creative, like Ellie Arroway, who inspired another type of star, Jodie Foster, for the movie Contact. And there are the supporters, like Stephen Hawking, who was motivated by and challenged others in his field to the true point of no return. None of these individuals found their discoveries quickly, alone, or without a great deal of perseverance. Likewise, our nominees tonight that we will learn more about are following in the footsteps of many great people before them. Let us all celebrate together not only the accomplishments that our nominees have achieved thus far, but also the many more accomplishments that we will see from them in the future. Though I know Stephen Hawking was not a woman to watch, he did wisely say, "Remember to look up at the stars and not down at your feet. And however difficult life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at. It matters that you just don't give up." On behalf of Castle Branch, congratulations to all of the nominees this evening. We hope you all have fun. Thank you.
Good evening. We're so grateful that you took time out of your very busy schedules to make it tonight. It's very inspiring to see a packed room to support this group of women. And we're fortunate in our community of Wilmington that we have so many inspiring, talented, and amazing people, and a lot of them are sitting here in front of us. The women to watch are represented. They're exceptional examples of the kinds of peoples and the leaders that we need in our community. And I'm actually standing in the place of an exceptional leader who couldn't be here tonight. Debbie Warwick is on the advisory board and sends her warm wishes and congratulations to everyone. Sorry she couldn't be here. As she said, I'm Brandia. I'm the Vice President of Quality Assurance at Live Oak Bank and a proud sponsor of Wilma. The bank is headquartered right here in Wilmington, and we're very proud of that. And we also have a workforce of women that is over 50% of the people on campus. So partnering with Wilma was a natural thing to do. We were founded with the principle to treat every customer like they are the only customer of the bank. And the way that we can do that is empowering our employees and allowing them to be the best that they can be so that they can treat our customers that way. I saw a funny quote recently that said, "I've always wanted to be somebody, but now I realize I should have been more specific." I think Wilma does an amazing job with their programs of giving the women in this community a place to figure out who they are and where they fit in and how to follow their passion and their dreams. So Live Oak is really proud to be a partner with Wilma in that. And we are looking to further opportunities for the women to become leaders and change makers in our community here. And we thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you both. Those were great. So now we're finally going to get to the awards program, right? That's why we're all here. But first, before we do that, we would like to say a little bit, we want to give you a little bit of history, right? About what these awards, where they started. They actually started back in 2012. And we launched the program because we wanted to find a way to showcase women that were having an impact in our community. Over the years, we have found that these are the women that we have been able to showcase. These are the women that are building a great foundation in our region. And you're going to continue to do that. We know it for the years to come. So thank you for your hard work. We thought it would be really fun to take a walk down memory lane and look back at some of our previous winners over the years. So in 2012, our education winner was Laura Hunter. At the time, Laura was a teacher at South Brunswick High School and then went on to be a district administrator in Brunswick County Schools. Currently, today, Laura is the principal at Glow Academy. Right? In 2012, again, our nonprofit winner was J.C. Lyle. J.C. then and still is the executive director of Wilmington Area Rebuilding Ministries. 2013, our public service winner was Julie Wilsey. At the time, Julie was the deputy director for Wilmington International Airport. And today, Julie is the director of Wilmington International Airport. 2014, our Rising Star winner was Jenna Curry. At the time, Jenna was the co-owner of Little Wing Marketing. And today, Jenna does a lot. She is the owner and founder of Remedy Digital Services. She's the co-owner and director of marketing for Wilmington Today. And she's the co-founder and president of Port City Young Professionals. And finally, in 2018, our healthcare winner was LaShonda Wallace, and LaShonda then and today is the executive director of Seeds of Healing Incorporated. Congratulations to all of these women and all of our previous winners. It's also great to see a lot of you in the crowd tonight and supporting this year's group of Women to Watch. So since 2012, I want to share some numbers with you. I want to bend this microphone. We have recognized 189 Women to Watch finalists. And tonight, because of all of you, that number has grown to 224 Women to Watch. Congratulations again. You're among an elite group of women, and we are very thrilled to have you part of our tradition. This year, we received over 200 nominations in 7 different categories, from arts to business, healthcare, public service, nonprofit, volunteer, and rising star. The pool was then narrowed down by our judges, who were tasked to review all of the nominations and then select 35 finalists and then 7 overall winners who will be announced tonight. So before we actually get into the categories, I want to share one more thing, and that's the award. So the winner that will walk away with the award this evening is actually, we work with local artists each year to create a signature bracelet that is given to the winner to remember this, moment and honor. So this year's this year's award was created by Mitzi Jonquier, who I don't know if a lot of you may have seen her. She has a table out in the hallway tonight. So Mitzi's jewelry is often inspired by nature, and these one-of-a-kind bracelets don't lack her inspiration at all. Mitzi makes jewelry as well as teaches out of her gallery and studio on Wrightsville Avenue. So thank you, Mitzi. Aren't they beautiful? So now let's get to the categories, right? Thank you, Michael. All right, so the first category that we're going to announce tonight is the arts category. And when I call your name, finalists, if you would please come up to the stage and stand on the stage until we recognize everyone. Then you're going to take your seats, and we're going to have a different presenter come up and present the actual winner. Tonight's finalist in the arts category: Lauren Brooke Brown, owner and cosmetic tattoo artist at Lasting Looks by Lauren Brooke. Donna Gargarett, executive director and founder at Blank Canvas and Awareness Art. Kim Henry, executive director at Theater for All. Jamie Lalonde Pinkston, program coordinator of Dreams at Wilmington. And Gail Smith, artist, Gail Smith Art. Congratulations, ladies. This night is all about you. Okay. All right, Gail. And then to announce the winner, actually in the arts category, I'd like to welcome Kendall Hurt to the stage.
Good evening. I too want to adjust the microphone. I am honored to be here and to present our first winner. I have lived in several cities, and I've never experienced the lifting up of women quite the way it happens in Wilmington. I've said that a lot since I've been here, and I really appreciate each one of the nominees. I appreciate every woman in this room, and I appreciate Wilma. Empowerment is the root in the work of the art category winner. She's created a business that focuses on restoring women's confidence. The women she assists have had a condition or cancer, creating hair loss. Tonight's winner is an expert cosmetic tattoo artist that applies her skills to recreate what she calls the brows you deserve. Her technique provides very realistic looking brows, and she stays on top of her learning with her industry to provide the best service and product that she can. I can personally speak to this service because both my mother and my aunt required this or wanted this. When they would look in the mirror each day and not see their brows, they didn't feel like themselves. And after seeing them experience that and then experiencing tattooed brows, I can tell you that it's a really beautiful thing to do for someone, and it certainly empowers them. While her skills and time are much sought after, she continues to grow and evolve. Her next goal is to learn realistic areola tattooing for women who have undergone mastectomies. It is my honor to present this year's winner in the arts category, Lauren Brooke Brown.
Congratulations, Lauren. So I have the honor of announcing the finalists for the business category. And I just want to make a quick note because Kendall didn't mention it. So one thing that our tradition is with the Wilma Awards is we like to invite specific people to present and announce who the winners are. In Kendall's case, we asked her to do it because she is one of our advisory board members and she just felt passionate about talking about Lauren. In other cases, as you'll see tonight as it unfolds, some might be surprises, but we have asked people who either are nominated or are close to that particular person to do the great unveiling. So going forward, just keep that in mind. That's a fun little twist that we do. So in the business category, our finalists this year are Gwen Baker, President of CDMS Federal Programs Corporation. Catherine Hawksworth, owner of Modern Legend. Ruth Ravitz Smith, president of R.R. Smith Strategic Solutions. Allison Smith, assistant general manager of the Wilmington Sharks baseball team. That's a lot of baseball fans for. And Lauren Van Zant, co-founder and president of Missy O'Hare. Let's have one more round of applause for our business category finalists this year. And by the way, I know, Gwen, hang out if you want. We do want to make sure, I know because of the program, we want to get to the celebration and the party that we don't end up hearing from the winners themselves, but we want to make sure that you get to know the finalists, and please, we encourage everyone, whether you know them or not, please congratulate the finalists when you see them tonight. But to announce the winner in the business category for this year's awards, I want to welcome up Haley Smith to the stage.
The Women to Watch Awards describes itself as a celebration of women who are the movers and shakers, the disruptors, the inspirations for successes to come in our region. As I read through some of the finalists for each category, I was more than inspired by all of the women being honored here tonight. I have the honor of knowing and working with the woman I'm presenting the Business Award to tonight, and without a doubt believe she is deserving. This woman has charged fearlessly on in a male-driven industry and helped rebuild a once dwindling live music scene in Wilmington because she believes wholeheartedly in the power of music and what it can do for individuals along with entire communities. She has used her lifestyle and record boutique she opened 3 short years ago as a vehicle to network and promote, host her own shows in her brick and mortar location, as well as multiple other venues throughout town. Anyone here who is a small business owner knows that working full-time for their business is rarely maxed out at 40 hours a week. The woman I'm presenting this award to has worked relentlessly day and night to manage her store while simultaneously cultivating something so much more than that, all with a smile on her face and an energy that gets people excited and invested in what she cares for most, our community. When she says lifestyle, she means it. And for this reason, I'm so proud and happy to announce this year's Woman to Watch in the business category, Catherine Hawksworth.
Congratulations, Catherine. All right, next up is the education category. So I have the honor of announcing the 5 finalists. And the first one is Jessica Gaffney. Jessica is the theater department chair at Cape Fear Community College. Next is Kelly Griggs. Kelly is the assistant professor at UNCW School of Nursing. Darlena Moore. She's the president of the Gilbert Scholarship, Inc. Crystal Sutherland, founder and president at the Journey to Heal Ministries. And finally, Kendall Tidy. She's a facilitator at Adult Transgender Support Group. And one more round of applause for our education finalists. Thank you, ladies. To announce the winner in the education category, please welcome Linda Haddad to the stage.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here. I'm Linda Haddad, the School of Nursing Director at UNCW. Tonight's winner is a sharp educator who is committed to teaching and service related to the health and wellness of women, obstetric patients, neonates, and transcultural nursing. Her dedication to building a body of knowledge among students to excellent nursing education. She's been teaching in nursing education in the master's program, doctoral program, nursing baccalaureate programs. She was also recently just elected to to the Association of Women's Health Obstetric and Neonate Nurses Board of Directors. She was part of the writing team to update the intimate partner violence position statements to include gun safety. She has presented on issues of disparity surrounding the woman's health on a regional, national, and international platforms. One of her hallmark in her teaching as a teacher is that she is an expert in both clinical and classrooms knowledge delivery. Not only she can teach students content, but she really is knowledgeable building what is called bedside nursing care with her students. This woman is highly dedicated to empowering her students. She has accountability, she has leadership, and tonight's winner practices pedagogy focused on optimal student outcomes and student-focused learning. She is humble, she is patient. I saw her, she is patient. She is outstanding, and she is really deserve this prestigious awards. It is my great pleasure and honor to present this award for Woman to Watch in the education category to UNCW College of Health and Human Services School of Nursing Assistant Professor Dr. Kelly Griggs. I'm taking your papers.
Congratulations, Dr. Griggs. I know the health category ladies are not going to enjoy this, but this is where we take a quick pause. It's fitting after the education category that we do this break every year because we want to talk about the scholarships that we give out. It's very important to Wilma, which at its heart is a print publication, a magazine, that we support writers and journalists and those who are going to be the next rising stars and hopefully at some point in their career sitting here up in the front. So every year at the awards program, we give out 4 scholarships, 2 to CEFCC students and 2 to UNCW students. And so we do want to take a moment to recognize them and all the hard work that they're doing and getting that talent pipeline started for us. So when I start reading about you, if you ladies could come up on stage, we have a giant check to give you. I use this joke every year, but if this is your first time, you've never heard it before. You cannot cash it. That's not how banks work anymore, but it makes for a cool photo. So first up, for this year's scholarship recipients, we have Taylor Edwards, who is a student from Cape Fear Community College. And Taylor, if you want to come on up, she's currently working towards an associate's in science degree and was born and raised in Lexington, North Carolina. And she says she has been a reader and writer since a young age and loves telling stories. Also from CFCC, we have Jenna Hunter, who is a sophomore. Jenna is 19, pursuing a degree in elementary education, and is originally from Wilson. Enjoys reading the thriller and mystery genres, most of all. From UNCW, Tim Bass, where's Francesca? All right, Tim Bass coached me on this. Francesca Pucadra. See? Yes? Tim also told me that you would not be shy and to take the microphone and correct me if I was wrong.
It was good.
Good. Francesca is a 23-year-old creative writing major at UNCW, and she was born in California, but because of her military affiliation, was raised in Jacksonville. She earned an associate's degree from, hoorah, you got over there, degree from Coastal Carolina Community College, and she's going to graduate in May with a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree. She's a big fan of cats, learning about history, and Netflix, like all of us. And she writes for the online magazine Her Campus and hopes to one day write for film and television. And also from UNCW, we have Logan Van Veen, who's a senior at the college, pursuing a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree in creative writing with a publishing certificate and a digital arts minor. Originally from Greensboro, she'll also graduate in May, and her personal passions include personal creative nonfiction writing, fictional short stories, layout and logo design, and photography. So congratulations for making us all feel lazy. But seriously, good luck in your education and your future, and again, we hope to see you here as a woman to watch too. Thank you.
A lot of up and down the stairs tonight. Okay, next we have our health category. So our health category, our 5 finalists are Buffy Andrews. Buffy's the owner and wellness guru at Madewell Center for Wholeness. Candace Curtin is the chief executive officer at Pressure DX. Lauren Gaynor. Lauren's the medical director of inpatient pediatrics and newborn services at Coastal Children's Services. Candy Lee. Candy Lee is the dementia care nurse specialist at Lower Cape Fear Hospice. And Rebecca Molinay, she's the owner and psychotherapist at Stable Ground Counseling. She corrected me. It's Mulaney. I apologize. Congratulations to all of our finalists. And to announce the winner in the health category is Elizabeth Harris.
Good evening. Success is not always measured by bright lights and cheering crowds. Neither is it necessarily a measure of the accumulation of large sums of money, although my husband would disagree. Sometimes it is simply unpretentious professional achievement. Think about those three words: unpretentious, professional, and achievement. Our candidate tonight exemplifies those three words. Her unassuming exterior masks an underlying dogged determination to not only succeed, but to exceed in all dimensions of her daily agenda. She is a team leader and at the same time, a team player. She has earned the trust and respect of not only the medical community, who benefit from her leadership and inspiration, but especially patients, who find comfort in her compassion and support. Her accomplishments are a matter of record, too lengthy for this introduction, but let me just say, had she been working at Popeyes, they never would have run out of chicken. Her diligence and insights have led the medical profession to numerous improvements and breakthroughs. Our candidate always makes sure she takes time to spend with her husband and 3 young children, which includes attending sporting events and dance recitals, and she is also active in her church ministry. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating Wilmington's Wonder Woman to watch, Dr. Lauren Gaynor.
Next up, we have the nonprofit and volunteer category. And this year's finalists in that area, which, by the way, they've all done a tremendous job for our community, and it was a pleasure to get to know them by writing their bios and how much they did for Wilmington after Hurricane Florence and Ferran. So I just wanted to do an extra shout out to that as well. Our finalists this year are Janelle Babington, founder and executive director for American Red Lion Disaster and Abuse Fund. Evelyn Bryant, CEO of Northside Bridge Builders. Angie Hill, CEO of the Brigade Boys and Girls Club. Emily Kleinfelter, founder of Foster Pantry. And Melissa Umstead, founder and executive director of A Safe Place. Can we get a round of applause for our finals this year? So to announce the winner of this category, we have a special guest appearance from Mayor Bill Saffo. Oh, right?
all of the folks that you see up here have done a phenomenal job for our community, and I do want to thank them all for their public service to Wilmington and to the surrounding areas, because in the aftermath of Hurricane Florence, we needed each and every one of you and all of the great work that you have done here in our community, and we thank you for that. This award is to a woman to watch, which is a wonderful leader within the community and constantly dedicates her time, compassion, and care to serving with others within the city of Wilmington. She is very involved with nonprofits, communities, and leading her own community's action team composed of grassroots community liaisons. She leads many efforts that have great potential to make positive changes within our community. She is a servant leader, compassionate, understanding, and an innovative thinker, problem solver, positive, with patience and perseverance sometimes. Her contributions and impact will only grow as she continues to serve and respond to the needs of our community. She is passionate about educating women on the importance of health and wellness and thrives and counts it a blessing to empower others. While this phenomenal woman to watch creates positive social change and supports efforts to uplift the underserved, she has founded her own grassroots organization to continue to educate and provide resources to individuals and families struggling through unforeseen hardships. And to go off script a little bit, we have a lot of, obviously, issues in our community. We always have and we always will. But it's the citizens that take an active role in their communities and in their government that make the positive changes in how we live and where we live and how we live with each other. I've had the opportunity to work with this woman for several years. And I can tell you her dedication to her community is outstanding, and it's phenomenal. And it's been an honor to be able to work with her. And just to give you a little tidbit of how I deal and work and have worked with her. Several years ago, there was an area of our community that wanted to improve its park. And for a number of years, we were trying to figure out how we're going to improve it or what we were going to do. And she organized the young people, the kids in that community, to take time out of their schedules to come visit with each and every council member, the mayor, and to also make a presentation to the city council, which swayed the city council in making an appropriation of almost $1 million to finish this park, something that we've been talking about for a number of years. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is truly an honor and privilege to present to you a woman definitely to watch, Miss Evelyn Bryant. Thank you.
Congratulations, Evelyn, and thank you, Mayor Sappho. All right, the next category up is our public service category. In this category, the women that are nominated for the category are in the public sector. So they're in government, emergency services, or public safety. So this year's finalist, I'm proud to announce Stephanie Boucher, who's the lieutenant for Wilmington Police Department. Mebane Boyd is the director of the New Hanover County Resiliency Task Force. Jessica Loper is the Chief Communications Officer at New Hanover County. Elizabeth Peterson, she's the Extension Agent for 4-H Youth Development at North Carolina Cooperative Extensions. And Lauren White. Lauren's the Lieutenant at New Hanover County's Sheriff's Office. Let's give them another round of applause. Thank you for your service. Okay, and to announce the winner this year is Kate Oslager. Oslager? Kate, please come to the stage.
Good evening. How exciting it is to present the award for public service. And if I may, just take a moment to recognize the incredible company that this year's award winner is in. We have a group of women here who don't hesitate to run towards a problem to find the solution. These women serve, protect, inform. They help us be resilient in the face of whatever comes our way. So allow me to thank you all for helping us collectively reach new heights. Pursuing a career is not a career overall, but certainly a career in public service is not for the faint of heart. In fact, it requires a really big, strong heart, firm virtues, sometimes thick skin, perhaps most importantly, compassion, something that this year's winner has in droves. A committed public servant, she is no stranger to sacrifice, working around the clock during emergencies, conducting business when it's most convenient for others, and providing guidance and help to her team and colleagues before taking on her own tasks. This public servant built a communications model to keep us informed, has made the voice of our local government human, and has opened dialogue across different platforms so citizens are aware and involved in local governance as they should be. Because of this and more, she has risen to leadership at lightning speed and continues to maintain poise under immense pressure and the inevitable criticism that sometimes goes hand in hand with public service. She's honest, transparent, determined to see our community and everyone in it prosper and succeed. And the best part is, I think she's just getting started. It's an honor to learn from her and work alongside with her in service to our community. This year's Woman to Watch in the public service category is Jessica Loper.
Okay, last category. This is always a favorite one because this is our Rising Star category. So this is the only category we do in our awards that has any age limitation attached to it. So this is for specifically women who are under the age of 30 who are already making an impact in our community. So this year's finalists are Kobe Campbell, who's a licensed professional counselor with the Healing Circle. That's okay. Is that her twin sister? This is Kobe's twin sister, who is welcome to come on stage because they're identical twins. Come on, it's fine. Oh, sorry, mother-in-law. Oh, even better. No, come on stage. Kobe's mother-in-law. So Kobe was very apologetic. She could not get out of doing an out-of-town commitment, so she sent her family instead. Everyone welcome Kathy Campbell. Next we have Estefania Gutierrez, who's a paralegal with David Creech Law Firm. Lee Rochelle, who's a supervisor with our Guardian Ad Litem program. Next, And this is a first for the Wilma Awards. We have had outstanding high school students who have made this category, but we have never had twins who have made this category. So representing Entangled Dreams are musicians Michaela and Annabelle Sanchez. And Leah Sherrill, who is founder of Special Pedals. So congratulations to all our finalists and their mothers-in-law. So to round out the evening, we have something a little bit different than what we've been doing. This winner in the Rising Star category this year, we actually set something up so his husband, or her husband, has already told her the news and was kind enough to capture it on film for us. So we're gonna watch it. It's in a restaurant with friends and family, so it might be a little bit hard to hear. And I can say this, I have a toddler. There's a screaming child in the background, so you guys be nice when you see us out in the world like that. But Elizabeth, if you could roll the video.
Congratulations, you won the Wilma Award.
I just love the look of surprise. Of like, I'll take a piece of cake, but I don't want to know what it's for. So like I said, Kobe couldn't be here today, but she does have family in the audience. And so I just want to tell you a little bit about her, since her and her husband could not make it today. But Kobe, who's 26, is a licensed trauma therapist. And she has started the Healing Circle in Wilmington and to help others. But she also started with a mission to provide mental health education and outreach for African American communities. And just in talking with her in order to do her profile, she made the point of there already is a stigma around mental health and mental health outreach. I'm sure many of you guys saw Mental Health Day awareness this week, and even more so sometimes within the African American community. So that was a barrier that she's worked really hard to break down, and she did a lot of work in the Wilmington community to do so. So just to read you a quote from her and the work that she does, she told Wilma, though the Healing Circle provides services to people of all backgrounds, I wanted to provide services that honor the context of people of color and make a space for them to be themselves as they heal. So Kobe has definitely left an imprint on our community and filled a niche that wasn't necessarily being widely addressed. So that was why the judges picked her for this year's Rising Star winner. So congratulations to her. Please pass along our words. And so at this time, this is the portion of the evening where all the fun really starts. But before food, drinks, Lunar Tide is the band that's playing. All this is going to happen. This is really, we plan this every year to be a celebration of you guys and all the hard work that you do, not just this year, but throughout your career. You hustle a lot, so you deserve a night out, and that's hopefully what we're giving you. But before we part, I would like to, if we could do one more round of applause for the finalists, if you could all stand. And one more time, just to embarrass you, the winners this year of the 2019 Wilma's Women to Watch Awards, please stand. Congratulations, your fans are obviously all here. So enjoy the rest of the night and this party that is for you. Thank you very much.